how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing fine. I am fine too, I thank God. Welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, be blessed for your love and your support. Just know that I don't take it for granted. But if it is your first time here on this channel, hello, welcome to this channel. I promise you that you are going to learn a lot of new things. So guys, let's jump into our today's video. So today's video is going to be a story time. Just like I promised you guys, it will be Josephine's love story, her success love story. And I know most of you are very excited, curious to know, where did Josephine get her success love story? Was it on the dating sites or offline in real life? Because I told you Josephine decided to put herself out there online and offline. So we are going to be learning lots of new things. This video is going to be very interesting because Josephine will be here herself and her fiancé telling their success love story, how they met, what happened, how has it been going, did they enjoy the goodies or not? But another thing, guys, that you're going to learn a lot on this video, I've been getting some questions from you guys, and some of these questions, number one is, Bella, how will I know if a guy is into me? I also advised you guys, if you are on the dating site searching or you are out there offline, do the approach. Don't be scared to approach a guy. Don't be scared to send a first message to a guy. But most have been saying, no, Bella, making the first approach, the guy expects you to lead, or I'll be seen as very desperate. So through Josephine's love story, you are going to be getting the response to these questions, or an evidence of what I have been advising you. Like I said, Josephine has been my baby. I have been guiding her, and I'm glad she follows all my advice. That's why we are here to tell her success love story. And guys, without wasting much of your time, let me welcome this beautiful couple of Josephine and Michael to share their love story with you. Welcome, guys.
I went back to online dating sites. All this period of being online, the best dating app which I see as my favorite was Afro Introduction. But because I really want to try again, even despite I'm here in an environment where tourists always visit, I was thinking and trying to have a kind of higher chances of meeting the right one. So I add Tinder. I have to download Tinder to it, but Tinder is not as easy as Afro Introduction. These people chatting me up, they are not like giving me this message of someone who wants a relationship. They chat me from the aspect or from the perspective of someone who just wants a hookup, someone to just be with, to while away their time in the period of their stay. So I could get lots of 2 messages, 3 messages from people a day. And again, they always goes by the I see it as an embarrassment, telling me, oh, I could pay you certain amounts, just meet me up at a particular hotel. And it was kind of stressful. I have to abandon Tinder and just focus on only Afro Introduction. My brothers and sisters, online dating is not really easy. I put all my eggs on Afro Introduction because I saw that Afro Introduction was the best and easiest dating site for me to operate. I come across a lot of people, and these people I came across, they have kind of different kind of people. I saw people from Italy, people from Belgium, most of all those European countries, and most of them are older men, though I am attracted to older guys. There is one which I really want to say. I think if I didn't say this video is not yet complete. On the period of being in an Afro Introduction, there was this guy I met. This guy happens to be a Swedish guy, so he chatted me up. He seems very kind of this person that wants a relationship. He was so communicative. When he knows that I live in Cabo Verde, he also tried to tell me some of his experiences that he has been to Cabo Verde. And some of the ways he told me, I kind of feel it like, wow, this man knows a lot about Cabo Verde, and he could talk about, those Senegalese, the Guinea-Bissau people, the Nigerians, that is white men to buy their goods. So when he was very communicative, I was kind of, wow, this man is seriously searching. On the course of the communication, he told me that he's into music. He loves to play the guitar, that he just do it for like fun, and if I want him to play a kind of sound for me, that he would gladly love to do so. I said, okay, that's nice. On this particular day, it happens in my place of work. He said, okay, whenever I'm ready, he could put me on video call, so he plays the guitar for me. I was so much interested. To my surprise, he just goes nude. When I say nude, I don't want to say it in a kind of way that, this is YouTube. You need to be mindful of the way you say some words here. This man just goes nude, like every of his pee-pee, his body, everything was just dangling. He was just trying to show me everything, and it was so irritating to see. At the end of the conversation, I begin to think like this man is a bipolar patient. So immediately I just tell him to stop that I can't watch that. Why is he doing this? This wasn't what I was expecting. He just ended the call, and the man didn't chat me up again. After that man, I saw this guy again. He happens to be a Frenchman from France. At the initial stage, there was a video I watched in African Bella's, dating tips. There was a part he said that at the initial stage, when you meet a man online, it is good you ask him his intentions, because there are some people, they will waste your time communicating with you, and at the end of the day, they will just tell you, oh, can you just be my friend? And that is not the basic reason why you are there. So when this man chatted me up, he could give me like 10 messages, 15 messages at a sit. I don't want to be carried away. I don't know his intentions. I don't know what he's up to, because he didn't tell me like, I want you to be my girlfriend, I am looking for a relationship or a friendship. So I have to do the asking. Sometimes as a lady, it is good you do the asking. That was how I asked this man, what are you looking for? This guy opened up to me and like, oh, what I just want, I want a, kind of relationship. When I say, it's another kind of relationship where you have to talk with this person on video call and you show them your body, they send you money. I keep on meeting men, different kind of men. If I want to explain all the guys I met, I think this video will be too long. It's kind of what makes this our communication to be going further. That is what makes me always have time to communicate with them, is that whenever they read my profile and they see that I live in Cabo Verde, I came to find out that Cabo Verde is popularly known to most of the tourists because it's a tourist destination. So when they just tell me that, oh, I have been to Cabo Verde, I always see it like this person is serious because he knows here very well. When he comes, I think we'll have a good relationship. I keep on searching because Afro Introduction I see Afro Introduction as one of the most popular dating sites with lots of successful stories from African Bella and even from other channels I am watching, followed by Tinder. But all my concentration and having hope and faith were just on Afro Introduction. The challenge here is that these people, they quite seem communicative at the initial stage, but when they want you to carry out a request which you refuse, they will just ghost you. Online dating site was hell, a whole lot of hell for me, and also happy for people that got their partner there.
So dear friends, let's take a pause because I want to talk about this Italian guy. You have got something to learn from this situation between Josephine and the Italian guy. So guys, like I told you, Josephine has been my baby, is still my baby till now. So when she had to put herself out there, could update me on everything. Bella, I'm chatting with this guy. Bella, tell me what do you think. Bella, this is happening, whether it was online or offline. So comes across this Italian guy. Oh my god, when she came to me was like, Bella, this Italian guy seems really good, and kept on pushing, but at some point came to me for the guidance. Bella, I've been talking with this guy, I've been the one initiating the conversation, but he does not initiate. Mind you, this Italian guy could send her videos of everything that he could do. Now I'm at the pool, swimming. Now I'm playing golf. Now I'm cooking. Now I'm going shopping. Like, to make Josephine feel like, oh wow, he is the one. And some of you, when you chat with a guy like that, oh my goodness, you come to me, Bella, I think I've found the one. I won't allow anything to ruin this relationship. I'm into it. Yeah, but never ever get excited very early at all. And I have been telling you, stop showing your nurturing character to a guy that you're not sure if he is the one. Okay, first get to study him. Once you know, yeah, this guy is really serious, he is into me, he is the one, then show your nurturing character. Because you showing it to the wrong person, they take advantage of that. So yeah, Josephine kept on sharing with me about that Italian guy. And then one time I tell her, have you made video calls with this guy? And she's like, I think yes, but not so much. So I tell her, make video calls during the weekend or maybe in the evening when he's home. Make sure you talk on a video call, because these recorded videos that they always send you, it's not enough. Okay, someone can just record a video and still hide something from you, but if you make a live video call, it's easy to read their body language and confirm some things due to the way he will be talking to you on that video call. So yeah, Josephine tries to call this guy, but it wasn't a success. And from there, the guy who was very communicative, yes, Josephine made a mistake at first, like she said previously, could initiate the conversation. But whenever she could initiate, things could go smoothly. The guy could communicate more. But asking for a video call, the guy changes. He no longer wants to communicate. Then Josephine comes to me. What can I do, Bella? The communication has changed and this guy does not initiate the conversation. So I was like, talk to him. Ask him why. And guess the response. This guy tells Josephine, oh, I'm not used to initiate the conversation. And another thing, I'm not someone who likes to make video calls, normal calls, communicate. I'm like that. Sometimes I just want to stay alone and not talk to anyone. So friends, this is an evidence to why I told you, don't be the one pushing the relationship to grow. Not at all. A guy should also put in efforts, because if you keep pushing, if you keep on initiating, everything will be going. The guy will go with your flow. And some guys, they're so good at playing games. He'd be like, okay, let me keep on playing games with this girl. Or some just feel sorry not to respond to you. So you want to know, like, is this guy into me or he's not into me? Because you always push and push. I told Josephine, stop initiating. Number one, if he sends you messages, respond shortly. Give him a cold treatment. And let's see, if he is the guy that cares, wants to grow that relationship, definitely he's going to wake up and be like, oh, what happened? You're so quiet. You're giving me a cold treatment. He will do things the right way. So that's what exactly Josephine did. Josephine did not dance his music of, I don't like communicating, I'm like that, and then be like, okay, I have to understand him, acting like an understanding girlfriend. Don't do that. Stop dancing to their music. That's how you find yourself dating toxic guys. They give you those stupid tests to see if you're going to be dancing their music. I don't like communicating, then you accept. He'd be like, oh, she is manipulatable. She can follow everything that I tell her. Don't betray yourself. Josephine never wanted to betray herself, because on the other side, her mentor is telling her for a long distance relationship to work, communication is key. You have to communicate. And if she is in a relationship with a guy, likes communicating, likes them to be in touch, like they are living together. So why accept the guy that is telling you, I don't like communicating? It doesn't make sense at all. And I'm very, very happy listened to my advice.
Tourist Road is the most popular road here in Cabo Verde, and it's a place where we look for clients. As a mature, here in Cabo Verde, it's a period like getting towards the season time, but not yet the season time. We always go to the tourist road to look for tourists to give a massage. And there is something we always hold on our hands. Some people call it flyer. We are just there as, people looking for money, walking like a normal day walk. We always talk to every of the tourists, and this place is a point. When the tourists are just coming, when they come down from their flight, they take a bus to Santa Maria. There is this spot called Papaya. My fiance's hotel where he lodged is a hotel called Nigerian. I think he was going to the beach. I approached him, oh, do you want a massage? I tried to, talk to him as a client, as a customer, if he wants a massage, the usual way we do it. And he was plainly and politely, he replied me that, no, I don't want a massage. I was like, Now there is something we always do. I need to be plain. Whenever these people tell us they don't want massage, when they walk away, we do a little kind of gossip. We could, why don't you want a massage? You want a massage? You are a tourist. You are supposed to have a massage. This man is not funny at all. He thinks I am going to accept his word of, I don't want a massage. You must have a massage from me. So my baby walks away to the beach and he came back. I was the one that do the second asking again, because most of the tourists, when they reply you they don't want a massage, some of them always have a mindset of, okay, I want to change my mind, because they see it like, I just want to, let me just have this massage even though I don't want it. I see it like it's a way of them feeling like I want to help the African people so they get some little money. My partner said he doesn't want a massage, and I used a word. I said, oh, even if you don't want a massage, you could at least encourage me. His facial expression seems like, maybe or maybe not. Then he walked away. There are some stools which they put at the side of the road. If you feel to sit, if you feel tired, you can take a rest anytime you want. Chair at the left hand and another chair at the right hand. So I and my Nigerian colleague, whose name happens to be Tina, we moved down to the other side. I raised up my head. I saw my fiancé came up to me and said, we can go have the massage now. I was so happy. I feel so excited. My feelings was like, wow, okay, come. Oh God, I am so happy that this man changed his mind. He really wants to have this massage. And after him having this massage, I know I will get something. And that was it. Honey, how was it?
You already told the story more or less. So I came to Cabo Verde for the second time. I have been here in 2022, and I wanted to have a holiday, a break from my time in Germany. It's bad weather there, so it's rainy and cold, etc. So I just came here as a tourist to enjoy the beach, to enjoy the sea. I like to swim, I like the sun. And I left the hotel and I saw that this lady coming up to me, and this is something that happens frequently on that tourist road, that there are others that come up to you and they ask you, sir, do you want to have a massage? I can give you a massage. And she was asking me for the massage, and I was on my way to the beach and I just wanted to go there. So I said, no, thank you. Politely, but straight, I said, no, thank you. When I came back from the beach and she asked me again, I thought, she's asking me again. So maybe I want to change my mind, because then when she was asking me the second time, I gave a closer look. to be very honest and straight, the first time I was not even considering to having that massage, and so I didn't even look at her really. And the second time she was asking me, I was looking at her and I saw, okay, this is a beautiful lady. But on the other hand, I thought, okay, she's just making her business. She's gonna give you a massage. This is okay. You go there, get the massage, you walk away, that's it. So I refused the second time. And the funny thing, I remember she was asking me and she said, we have different, she was showing me that flyer, and we have different kinds of massage. We have the sports massage, we have a relax massage, all kinds of acupressure, whatever it needs. And she says, you can just get the relax massage, yeah, because you come from the beach and you can relax. And my answer was, please lady, I'm so relaxed. I don't even need a massage to be more relaxed. It's not possible. So, and I walked away and I went into my hotel room. And I wanted to go there because the fact is that coming from the beach, I regularly take a swim and I was salted all over. I was sandy, I was sweaty from the sun. So for me, it was clear I'm not going lying on a massage bank in that state of being. So I went to my room and it was already ringing in my head, that massage. And for me, it was clear, okay, cool down, have a shower. So it happened that the hotel in Hatera, it's facing the tourist street where we met the first and the second time, and I had a balcony that can look down on that street on the first floor. I took my shower, I went out on the balcony and I went there, I had a sip to drink and was looking down at the tourists, and then I saw her and her African sister, the colleague Tina, and they were still walking up and down, and then suddenly they kind of disappeared. That's when you went to that to the stool to sit down, and in that moment I thought, now she's gone. Damn, you missed an opportunity. You really missed something. And then it was like, to be honest, it was like a heartbeat starting. So I rushed myself. I took proper clothes and dressed up. And I said, okay, now I'm going down to the street and I'm looking for that lady and I'm getting the massage. And I went down and I saw her from the balcony and I saw, she's sitting at that bench. Now you have to go because otherwise you will miss her. So I rushed down and I went up to her and I said, okay, now I'm here, I'm ready. And I'll be happy to take that massage. And then we went and she gave me that massage.
On the course of the massage, we always interact sometimes to our clients. Even though my boss don't like the habit of, we talking with our clients. Massage house is supposed to be a quiet place, but most of the tourists, whenever we talk, they always love it. They could tell us that they love our African accent, the way we do things, the way we talk, and it's kind of entertaining and it makes them to enjoy the massage very well. So on the course of massaging my fiancé, we really interact very well on the course of the massage. And at the end, towards the end, we exchange contact. When we want to exchange this contact, sometimes I don't really want my boss to have a clue, because I notice whenever I want to exchange contact with some of my clients that wants to invite me for dinner, she could say no, she don't want it. There is a way she acts. I can't say it's really jealousy, and I don't really know how to put it. She don't like us exchanging contact with the client. So I exchanged contact with my baby.
For me, it was like, wow, because we had just not a big conversation, but we were talking a little bit. It was a chit-chat talk during the massage. And what was, for me, it was wow, like, because she immediately said, oh, you seem to be a nice man. Do we want to are you okay if we exchange our numbers for WhatsApp? And of course I said, yeah, you seem to be a very, very nice lady, you're beautiful, let's do that. And it was not like immediately the invitation for dinner. And that evening, I just left, and then we immediately started to communicate via WhatsApp. So just half an hour or an hour later, there was the first message popping up on my phone that says, "Hi you, how are you? What are you doing right now?" And I replied, and I said, "Oh, okay. She's really looking for contact to me." And I was at a bar at that tourist street, and I said, "Oh, I'm sitting at that place. They play live music. I like that. And if you want to join me, pass by. I'll be happy to buy you a drink." And very honest again, I didn't expect it. I didn't expect her to show up. But hey, wow! Half an hour later, that lady walked up to me, she saw me sitting at the table, and she, "Okay, here I am." And then we had, we were talking during having a drink, and she was asking me, "Okay, I have to go home. Do you walk me home?" And I did so. I walked her home until the door of the house, and I left. Nothing else happened. And then I was asking her the next day, "May I invite you for a dinner?" And she replied, "Yeah, I'll be happy. After work, we can meet and we can go and have dinner." I'm a German guy, okay? To make that clear, Germans are said to be very time cautious. And the appointment we got was, okay, I said, we meet up at 8 o'clock in front of my hotel, because that's the space she could come from work right away or whatever. So I thought this is a nice place to meet. And I said, okay, let's meet 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock is fine. So that evening, I got my shower, I made my hair, I combed my beard, I dressed up, I took all my jewelry, I made up nice, and I walked down from my hotel and I sat on that stool she was talking about. I sat there at 8 o'clock, and I sat there at 8:15, and I sat there at 8:30, and I sat there at 8:45, and then I wrote her a WhatsApp and said, "Do you still remember that appointment, or did you forget, or are you not interested anymore?" Yeah, and then you replied, and then what happened? You came the other way around, so
Yes.
we missed each other.
Yeah, it was just like trying to look for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. When my partner vacation got over, he went back to Germany, and when he went back, I noticed something. His communication was so active, so very active. Because here in Cabo Verde, I think I need to add this part. I met lots of tourists here who could invite you for dinner. When you go out to dinner with them, after their vacation, they return to their country, and they ghost you, they don't talk to you again, and I will just know that this person is unserious. He isn't looking for a relationship. He was so communicative. I think he will have to throw more light on that.
Yeah, the evening I left, and that was a very shy goodbye, and I left for Germany, and the communication was, from the first day I was back in Germany, it was so lively, because we had communication on WhatsApp every day. And we started the communication in the morning, and we ended late night. Very, 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 very many days. So I cannot remember one single day that we did not exchange at least a few lines.
We always talk every day.
Yeah, we talked every day, and it started. It became a habit. It became a habit that we started with a good morning. Yeah. Oh, how are you doing? Oh, I just woke up. So we started to tell each other our lives. We shared what we're doing. We shared everything. Oh, I'm going to work now. I'm looking for clients. Okay, today is
routine.
today is a boring day, and I told her where I'm going.
So guys, another pause. I remember when Josephine met Michael, updated me too. Was like, Bella, I've met this German guy. I don't want you to think like maybe I'm so in love or Josephine is into this again. Not at all. My eyes are wide open. I just want to see how it goes. I'll be updating you step by step. Yeah.
I'm playing in a band, and I told her, okay, we will have to go on a concert this weekend. But still, when I was traveling with my bandmates, which takes really, really
my fiancé is an artist.
These weekends I'm with my bandmates. They are intensive, it needs my attention. But even on these weekends, we both didn't miss out to exchange. So, and we came closer to each other because we shared a lot of things. So we got to know each other even on a distance of, I don't know, 4,500 kilometers from Germany to Cape Verde. Because we honestly and open shared our lives, our thoughts, even wishes, beliefs, and I really appreciated very soon in that communication that Josephine is a person that is very sincere, is very honest, and she has a very, very loving and open heart, and she really was talking about her. Yeah, she was very open. She said, I'm into older men, I'm into white guys, so okay, you could be the one, it seems so. And
yeah, I was always honest, because from the initial stage, when my fiancé was like, oh, I am an old guy, are you really sure you love me? Are you really sure you are into me? I'm this kind of person. Growing up in a polygamous home, my father is quite like 32 years to 33 years older than my mom. So I had this mentality of like, age is not a barrier when it comes to love. It depends on the personality of the person. So I am always attracted to older guys. Yeah, that is just it. Yeah. So I was open to tell my fiancé that yes, you being an older guy, it's not a challenge, it's not a problem, because I am really attracted to older guys. That is it. So
and and that was something that made me feel like, okay, this is serious, because we were not only chatting, this is what I want or whatever, but we were really sharing deep thoughts. So I was sharing my doubts about that. I shared my doubts, and I said, Josephine, do you really want that? Look, gray hair, old guy, blah, 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 what happens in a few years of time, etc., etc. So all these doubts that are normal, I think, when it comes to such a kind of relationship with an age gap. And the trust building part was that we openly shared that, and that we were talking about that even over the distance, and we managed to do that all in an electronic media like WhatsApp, which is quite anonymous still. So it's just you type some words, and I would like to say it like that. In our chats, when I read them through from time to time, I scroll back and see what happened over the last weeks. It's only a few weeks. What was impressive for me was that we managed to put our real emotions into these just written lines, as if we were sitting side by side like we do now, and we were talking to each other. And that convinced me of her, and she convinced me of her seriousness, that she said, hey, you are the one, you can be the one guy that I want. And she was the first one using the word in a video call that we had then, and she was the first one to use the word I love you. And to be very honest, at that very moment, as a German, we are not so easy to speak these kind of words. the first moment I got a little bit shocked, but then I was just happy, and I was so glad to follow and reply, I love you too.
Love you, baby. So there is something I want to add here. When I told my fiancé, when I told him then as my boyfriend that I love you, I said I love you first. So he didn't reply me back like I love you. I have to research more about German guys and African. Bella also shared a video on UK men from Germany. I have to run back straight to the video to have to have a recap of the video, and she was like, German men telling you I love you is not always quick. They don't tell a woman I love you very much. I also watch other channels like telling you I love you. They don't do it very fast. Before a German man tells you I love you back, they must be very sure of it. They want to know like if this lady is really into them or she means what she's saying, because the word I love you, they see it like it's not a word to be used anyhow. It's supposed to be used where you feel it that yes, this person really loves you and you love them back. So that is it. So I wasn't even uncomfortable again. Most time, even if I tell him, sometimes till now, if I tell him I love you, he doesn't reply me fast, but sometimes on his own, he tells me I love you.
But that has changed. Because now if you tell me I love you, I say I love you more.
Yeah, that is it though. He always tells me I love you more. I was, why is he saying he loves me more again now? Why are you saying? He could say yes, I love you more. So, and again, introducing to family, my partner has seen my family, if not everyone. He has seen my sister, has seen my in-law, my niece, my nephew, but hasn't seen my mom because my mom is far away from here. My sister lives, my father is late, but as time goes on, as years comes by, my partner will definitely see the rest. That is it. And him also.
Yeah. I have not a big family, so I only with my sister. My parents have died quite some time ago. But my very close ones, my family is my friends that are really close to me. That is not many because I really care for that. So I have very close, very good friends that are my family now. I have one couple, and
Andre.
After we started to confess our love for each other, of course, I can say I was really proud, because then I met my friends, which takes part once a week or every second week, and I meet them, and I was so proud. And I went there with my phone and said, "Look, this is the lady. Look at her. Oh, isn't she pretty?" And I was really proud to show her and show her to my friends, and it was nice because all my friends were so happy for me. So this is my part of making her known to my part of my life, to the important people in my life. But everybody now meanwhile knows Josephine and knows who she is, and everybody is some of my friends, to be honest, this will happen to any of you. I'm sure you will always have those that are more putting you into the doubts, that say, "Oh, be careful, this is an African lady," all these stereotypes drop in, like, she's after your money, or blah, 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 all this. And you will have that part of friends, and you will have the other ones that are just happy for you, and they say, "Wow, I'm so happy for you, just go, enjoy, and be happy."
Yeah, that's it. And my family loved him very much, because the first time they talked, they could tell me in my dialect, like, "Oh, he seems so lively, he seems very interactive." And something about my fiancé, he is with me. I'm not trying to hype him or trying to paint him like he's a perfect man. He's my ideal man. He's very humble, polite, educated. He is a brainiac. He is civilized. He has seen more than half of the world. There are some attributes that makes me to love him, and sometimes I feel like I am so blessed as a lady to have this man here. So that is it.
So guys, like they said, yes, after meeting in Cape Verde, eventually Michael returned to Germany. And when he returned to Germany, kept on communicating with Josephine. Josephine kept on updating me. I remember one day sent me videos of Michael's house. Like, she requested to see Michael's house because Michael said, I want to, organize my house. And she was like, I want to see the house before organizing and after organizing. If that house, there is a woman living in it, Josephine was going to see maybe her clothes, her shoes, her things around the house. Yeah, that is what she wanted, to point out. So yeah, he did the video of the whole of his house. Surprisingly, Josephine saw that her photos was on his fridge around the house. I was like, oh my God. So I saw that video too, and I told Josephine, yeah, this house, it looks like a house of a guy who doesn't have a woman in his life. So that was a tick, a green light, guys. This guy had nothing at all to hide from Josephine. That is why he did those videos. That is why he talked to his friends, his sister about Josephine too. On the other side, you remember the Dutch guy. Yeah, I don't want to be mixing the Dutch guy in this story because it is their success love story. But hello, we can see the difference. The Dutch guy could stand outside of the house and be like, my love, this is our house. This is where we will stay. Never inside. But Michael moved room to room to show Josephine, okay, this is where I stay. This is my house. Sorry that, it is disorganized. I'm about to organize it. And all of that. A good guy will always be a good guy. If a guy is bad, he'll always be a bad guy. There is nothing you can do about it. Yeah. So something funny, at the time everything was going well between Josephine and Michael, comes an Italian guy again. Like wanting to, communicate with Josephine, and Josephine gave him cold answers, and eventually was like, you know what, Bella, I'm blocking him because, I gave him a chance and he did not take that chance. He played games. So, and for me, I always call these kind of people devils. They see that you are going into the right place. So to destroy everything, the devil will never like your happiness, so will do anything to take you back to crying. That is why you see an ex that ghosted you, after you finding love, you see them coming asking for forgiveness, things that you have never even imagined. Like, this guy that ghosted you one day will come begging for forgiveness. It's the devil, never fall for it. It happened to me too. There is a guy that ghosted me and I was so hurt. But this guy, I did not meet him online. It was offline in Tanzania. And I was just there asking myself, what went wrong? What did I do wrong? Why did this guy disappear just like that? So eventually I found love. I came to Italy. So after coming to Italy, guess what? This guy is looking for me everywhere, like in a very desperate way. Even went to my landlord to ask for my number. Saying that, oh, she's a wife material, I've never met a lady like that, so I can't afford to lose her. I was just a stupid guy to ghost her. All these words that I'm telling you guys, I was told by my landlady. That, hey, that guy is looking for you everywhere. I'm like, you know what? Tell him that I am now married in Italy, so sorry for him. Yeah, but that was just the devil. Because if truly that guy was my husband, then he could have returned when I was single, when I was sleeping in the churches crying for God to bring the right man in my life. But imagine him coming back at the time I found another love. Yeah. And by the way, guys, before I forget, there is a time Michael and Josephine were communicating before coming back for the second time to Cabo Verde. And then Josephine was sharing her thoughts on how she felt about Michael. Like, oh my God, you seem very into me. I thought you were just fantasizing. I thought you were not into me. And he did not overreact and start saying, what are you saying? You've got insecurities. What kind of a woman you are? No. This guy calmly was like, oh, that's very sad you're thinking that way. But I want to assure you that I am very, very serious. This is serious, and I am really into you. This is so good. Yeah. When I heard that, I was like, oh yes, this is a good guy. Be with a guy that you can share your thoughts, you can be you without being scared. He's gonna judge me without being scared. How will he react about that? Oh my God, should I say this? Or maybe I shouldn't say it. This guy will leave me. No. If you're dating someone and you're feeling that way, better end it. It won't end good, okay? You'll end up with tears. I one time said, if you want something, go for it. So Josephine took those words very seriously. You saw how she handled the situation with Michael, asking him to do the massage. He was like, I can offer you, a relaxing massage. The guy's like, I'm relaxed, lady. He eventually came, did the massage. She made the first move by asking his phone number. After taking his phone number, Josephine did not sit and be like, I am a princess. He should write to me first. She has decided to put herself out there, so decided to send him the first message. Be like, hello, I am Josephine. How are you? And what are you doing now? What followed? Invited her to have a drink. One thing I like about Josephine, she has got that self-control, okay? Yeah. She pushed, and reached the point was like, now stop. Now let him show me he is really interested to get to know me. So after that drink at night, went home. He walked her home. And in the morning, it's not that Josephine called Michael and was like, so tonight you have to invite me for dinner or what? Not at all. It's Michael cause so Josephine is a beautiful lady and was like, yeah, now I want to get to know her more. Let me invite her on a dinner date. So the response to your question, Bella, if I initiate, I'm going to look desperate. If I initiate, then, the guy will expect me to keep on initiating to lead. Not at all, guys. I told you, I advised you, yes, make that first move. And after making that first move, let a man be a man. Let him show you that, yes, I'm interested to get to know you. Don't keep on initiating. And if you do that, guys, it will help you to know if that guy is ready or is interested to build a love relationship with you. So guys, Josephine and Michael kept on communicating after their first meeting in Cabo Verde. All was going well. He even sent her some money. She told me, oh my God, Bella. And even he's sending me some gifts from Germany, Christmas gifts. I was like, wow, this is super, super good. Then starts telling me he is planning to come back to Cabo Verde to get to know her more, to build their relationship. He was supposed to come in February 2025.
It took my partner 6 weeks to return back to Cabo Verde. Plans for the future, what is next? So, honey?
Yeah. So the first, like Josephine just said, February, it was the first plan, and it was it was so fast, clear that this would not be possible. So we both had so much longing to see each other, and we, also because we only had, before I left after my holiday stay, it was only 2 evenings that we met, with only invitation for dinner and walk her home and say goodbye at the door. And it was clear we want to know each other more and better, not only by chatting with each other over the distance, but really see each other and hug, feel, smell, all these kind of things that are necessary to know if you're really, really, really into someone, with a chance of a long running relationship. And it was clear after all our communication that we are both into that. We both want us to be partners, to be with each other a lifetime from now on, for the rest of our lives. And to make this clear and really more real, it was clear that we can't wait until February. So I had to reschedule and juggle dates and things, but I made it and I could come here now. This is the 4th day. And it was the best thing to do.
Also, Michael told her that that first date they had then walked her home without Josephine being like, I'm offering the goodies in exchange of money or anything like that. Told her that Josephine is a responsible lady, is a genuine lady that is looking for love. And here Josephine was like, yeah, most ladies think when you share your goodies to a guy very, very fast, then he's going to, love you so much, he's going to marry you and all that. No. Better get to know a guy very well, and goodies will happen naturally.
Because within these days, being here and being together, and the one thing I must mention, because that was like, wow, because it's so Josephine, and maybe it's African, but it's so Josephine, because I said, okay, can you help me look for another place to stay when I come back to Cape Verde? I cannot so easy afford another expensive tourist hotel, so maybe you help me out and find a cheaper place where maybe an apartment to rent for that, even only for that 10 days. And her reply was, why you want to go somewhere? You go to our house. You come to our house. And I was like, what? It's your apartment. And she replied to me, no, it's not. Please don't talk about my apartment. Please talk our house from now on. And this is how I felt. I came here, and after 1 hour, I was at home.
Yeah, so when my partner wants to come, I don't really want him to go to other places because we are already in love. And him coming was, okay, I want to come so we get to know each other better. We get to, talk about the future. We get to see if we are, that is compatible. And him coming back, when he stays apart, although he can really stay apart and we can still get to know ourselves very well, but I think him coming to our house, we've been together, doing things in common. He is from Europe, I'm from Africa. When he stays apart, I think the knowing each other very well will not be that clear. So I was like, okay, come to our house, let's stay together. You know me very well, the things I like, things I don't like. Him coming back, I don't really want him to waste money unnecessarily, because here in Cape Verde, when you rent hotel, it's very expensive, but when you rent an apartment, it's less expensive. But him being in our house here, it's a way of, saving money, and we have a plan. So we need to put heads together in one basket so we don't waste money and also spend money in a very nice way too. That is it.
Yeah, we started to know each other better by learning each other's habits, goes, no goes, and to be honest, we're laughing. We're laughing so much each day because, she does things how she is used to do things, and I do things how I am used to do things. Yeah. But it's not that we clash. No. It's more like we enjoy it. We enjoy that we have differences in our attitude, in our character, and we enjoy each other. We enjoy these kind of being different, and we learn every second from each other. Yeah, the future plans that we somehow developed before I returned here, before I came, it was clear, okay, we have been chatting about, okay, we want to stay together, we are really in love, we were even, I shared a dream that I had when 15 or more years ago, and it's a true story, I'm not making this up, I really had the dream of, there was no lady in the dream, but I had children that were half African, half German. And it was a real dream. I pushed it away, I forgot about it. But when I met Josephine, it came back to me. And back in those days, I had a friend that I shared this dream with. And she said, just a close friend, she said, Ma, maybe, like Mika, this be your future somewhere. And I remembered that, and I shared that dream with Josephine on WhatsApp. And she said, yeah, we're gonna have children. We're gonna marry. We're gonna be a family. And now I'm here back in Cabo Verde, and we came closer also with the discussions on how do we manage our life, how do we manage not being forced to live apart, because for a couple it's not nice to be apart too much time. So how do we plan our future, traveling, not traveling, and when do we manage that we are settled together in one place?
So guys, he came back to Cabo Verde January 5th, 2025. Oh goodness, she was very, very happy, and like they said already, went to stay at Josephine's apartment. So he had brought lots of gifts. Those who follow Josephine on her YouTube channel, Josephine and Michael series, I'll put the name of the YouTube channel here so that you can see it. You have seen that video when she unboxed the gifts that Michael brought to her. So to the goodies part. My goodies lovers, we have seen how Josephine has been a lady who is like, no, I'm not going to share my goodies, never shared goodies with a Dutch guy and all of that. But with Michael, when he came for the second time, after chatting a lot, while they were on a long distance, planning a lot, was at peace, knew that Michael is the one, and decided to enjoy the goodies. Oh my goodness, Josephine tells you it was fire to fire. It went really good, and from that time it's not that they stopped, they kept on enjoying, and was surprised how people used to say, oh, I don't know, a white guy, old, is not good in bed, blah blah. I was like, I saw fire. And it's not that he's using like the pills or anything, no, nothing at all, but he is so good, you know. Oh, okay. Let's end it here. So guys, while Michael at Josephine's apartment, Josephine could go to work and then could come back home to spend time with the love of her life. So those first few days that Michael was at her apartment, you can't imagine. This guy organized her apartment, the balcony, did some cleaning, went and bought things that Josephine didn't have in her house because it's their house now. Oh wow, Josephine was so surprised, and oh my god, was remembering, you know, her past, whereby that guy could just want to stay in the hotel, go by the pool, stay there the whole day, never wanted to know even where Josephine lives, leave alone buying things in her house. But Michael was really a different guy, a husband material, because I remember me when when I used to be a mumu, you know, I could do these things to guys that were not serious. Like you go to a guy's house and you stay there, you start imagining this is where we will live eventually when we get married. So I started buying some things, you know, that are not there, later to be disappointed. But it's because I am a wife material. I have that nurturing character. So I saw that in Michael, him buying things that Josephine did not have, do the cleaning. Oh goodness. Sometimes Josephine tells me, Bella, God blessed me with this guy. So kept on updating me about Michael being in Cabo Verde, and then we had wanted to make a video call so that, you know, they can tell their love story, but for some reasons still I couldn't manage. But Michael knows about me, and Josephine has been like, Bella, he watches your videos. Even the last video I uploaded about the story with the Dutch guy, Michael watched that. I was like, oh my God, I didn't want him to come across that video. But anyways, you've got nothing to hide. It is what it is. We all have our own history, you know. Yeah. But Michael never showed Josephine like he can't stand me, because Josephine told him she is my mentor, has been guiding me on my love journey. I respect her so much. Even when she said wants to share their love story on my channel, he was very open, like, I don't have anything to hide. I love you so much. I want to show you to the world. Same as Josephine. Josephine is very proud of his man. They're so proud of each other. Something that I have been seeing in good guys. You know, I guide lots of ladies all around the world. My babies who found love, most of the guys even contact me to tell me, Bella, thank you, because of you we were able to meet. Even the last baby of mine who got married, yeah, the husband now, boyfriend at that time, contacted me and we had a very good conversation. I was really happy, and after talking to him, I told my baby, yeah, this guy is the one. I'll put the photo of their wedding here so that you can see it. Men who are really serious, when you share my channel with them or tell them about me, then they come to know me, they will not overreact. But those who aren't serious, when you tell them about African Bella and they watch my videos, they'll start overreacting. Or who is this lady? Or they'll start hating. I'm not saying that everyone will like me, but have a reason to hate. A guy hating on Bella. Because I'm giving you the right guidance so that they don't play you. So they get so upset because they know soon or later you will shine your eyes and leave them due to my guidance.
Either Germany, either Cabo Verde, or either Nigeria. I think we're both totally open for, it doesn't matter where the place is, but it will be the place that is our home. Yeah. And where on this planet this is, it doesn't matter. So, but through this week we developed one further plan to take this to the next step, and we're going to be engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So guys, comes the engagement. So Josephine told me about it, that this Saturday, you know, my fiancé wants to propose, and I was so happy, excited for her. I even offered, you know, to help her choose the outfits, the makeup, lipstick and all that, you know, girls talk. And she was like, yes, Bella, I've done shopping already, started showing me the things that she had, and we had to choose from what she had bought for their engagement. I was like, no, it is just going to be a simple one. And yeah, the day comes, he asks her if she can marry him. She was like, yes. Yeah, I'll show the video clip here of their engagement. Congratulations to both of you. Josephine, just know that I am very happy for you and very proud of you.
We got engaged. That was...
He's now my fiancé.
Yeah, because we decided that during my stay we should take it to the next step. to make it even more clear and to give each other more the real commitment. So yeah, we're engaged and we're planning the...
Yeah, I think I will be joining my baby in Germany, but for now I am in Cabo Verde till, next way forward. But we plan to make a family, live our lives together, build ourselves, and be happy with people around us. That is it. I want to share my life, and my baby wants to share his life, his word with me. We will be sharing our words together, being in love. Yeah, that is it.
Yeah.
My advice to single lady, as far as you are in any of the dating sites, be Afro Introduction, Tinder, keep on searching, don't give up. And again, don't be desperate. Live your life, be happy, make your money, and any man you come across, don't beg for money. Be independent, because when you keep on telling men to give you money and you are this person searching for love, you have to separate looking for love and looking for money, because most men out there are looking for someone who is sincere. Just live your life and just don't give up. And you have the right to chat as many men you feel like, because no one has been serious with you. Chat as many men as you can, and out of those men, you will pick out the one that is serious.
Our dating, the special thing about it is I was never with an African woman. I never dated an African woman before. Even if I have some experience with Africa, because I've traveled in the 1980s as a rather young man. I've been to Africa in a neighbor state of Josephine's. I was in Togo and Benin and Burkina Faso. But it was never something that was my focus. So I'm not the man in general that has a special type of woman. So I only prefer blondes or whatever. For me, it's the personality that someone has, the openness, the honesty, the dignity, the humbleness, and all this I find in Josephine. So this is why I got attracted to her. Not because she's black, but she's so beautiful. And I'm so attracted to this one black woman. Okay, so now at the point we're engaged. She's my fiancée and she will be my wife. We will have family, and I hope, and I'm sure we will have very beautiful and smart kids. I hope for a boy and a girl. Well, me personally, I don't have any experience with online dating, since I was never actively looking for someone in that way. What advice would I give you other guys that you are, or you might be, attracted by ladies from Africa and you are scared? Well, the first thing is, don't be scared. Of course, there are so many stories around. There are so many rumors and gossips spread about ladies that are only into your money, that are only looking for a sugar daddy, blah, blah, blah. Yes, it might exist in some cases. Same
as there might be bad habits and bad behavior in white men. It's the same. It does not apply to any race or ethnic. So don't be scared. Go, be courageous, and be curious and approach these ladies. They are so kind, they're open-hearted, they're warm-hearted, they are reliable, and they are really searching for love. They are searching for relationship. And when it comes to relationship, one thing you have to learn is to accept differences. You will do things different, they will do things different. You're coming from a different cultural background. So tolerate each other and accept each other in love. And then you will build such a fruitful, kind, and good relationship in love. You will be the happiest man on earth if you try and don't be scared. I had the chance. I am the happiest man ever since.
This video will not be a complete one without my appreciation to African Bella. African Bella, thank you. God bless you. Long life and prosperity, good health to you and your family. You have done more than enough to me. Not about paying for the guidance, because I see the money as it's not up to what you have done to me. I pray you stay longer on earth so you enjoy the fruit of your labor, because you have done more than enough. As a mentor to me on interracial dating, I'm forever grateful. Thank you very much. As a lady watching me here right away, pay for the consultation and you will never regret it. Keep hoping, and this place is a place where your testimony will surely come for sure. So yeah, after the engagement, spent some few more days, then he returned to Germany. After returning to Germany, you can't imagine, guys. This guy surprises Josephine by sending her money for rent. Oh wow, did not expect that, because she is a very hardworking woman, was so happy and thankful. So guys, never be scared to make that first move. Make that first approach, please, please. So many ladies have found love by making that first approach. Even there is a story I shared recently on my Instagram. That Ugandan lady was the one who made the first move, but now engaged, guys. And when she told me about it, I was like, I'm happy you followed my guidance, because I hold your hand and tell you, do it, then I let you. So when you do it and you succeed, I am happy. I see, yes, my advice is working. Yeah, you can see, guys, these people are so much in love with each other. Lovebirds, and it feels really good to watch them. So friends, after spending good time with Josephine in Cabo Verde after the engagement, he had to return back to Germany. But arriving in Germany was missing Josephine so much. So much. He had planned to go back to Cabo Verde, I think maybe in May, but changed and came back to Cabo Verde February towards the Valentine's, so that they can enjoy Valentine's together, and brought lots of gifts for her. I was like, oh wow, this guy is really in love with you. And guys, when you date a guy and you see that he misses you so much, he can't spend a day without communicating to you, can't resist you, can't live very far away from you, just be sure he is the one. So I know some of you are asking yourselves, or you're curious to know, how come Michael has been going to Cabo Verde so many times and Josephine is still in Cabo Verde? This does not depend on Michael but Josephine, because with Michael, if it was possible, could have taken Josephine right away with him to Germany. But as you all know, the challenges that comes with the visa or the process, it takes time. Yeah, so when that happens, we are going to update you. I will update you, and I know Josephine too will update you on her YouTube channel. This is a reminder, Josephine is a content creator on YouTube, has got a YouTube channel. Her channel name is here. Please check her out and get to learn from her videos. So dear friends, that was Josephine's and Michael's love story. I really hope you enjoyed. Let us wish them all the best. Give this video a thumbs up if you have liked it. Share it with your friends, family, everyone that you think will enjoy this video and learn something. Watch my other videos too. They are so good. You are going to learn a lot of new things that will help you in your search. Comment below what you think about this video. I love you so much, guys. You're always here in my heart. Let us meet in my next video. Ciao ciao. Mwah.